Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Oblivion Quest Mods. We're here at the Undercroft Cave for, what is it, trio of Temptresses, some more vampire hunting. So let's go. So dark. Alright. You hear a noise behind you. Eager recruit. I am the new recruit from the Order. I'm one of the new recruits from the Order of the Virtuous Blood. I joined the Unending Chapter. I have been following you, my trainer, all over the place, and watching everything he does. I have been imitating his every move and asking him lots and lots of intelligent questions. Vampire saved the people Cyrodiil. Get some more training. You look like someone I know. What a coincidence. I bet this guy is a swell fellow that you love to have around. More adoring fan jokes. Vampire to slay. You are just the most awesome friend. We will have a wonderful time slaying vampires together. Nice hair. Thank you. I love to receive a sincere compliment from my good friend and mentor. Sure, follow. With great pleasure. And someone is shooting arrows. I'm probably just gonna kill him right away.
Oh!
Okay, now they're all dead. Ah, here they are. I have to admit, the blonde really was beautiful, and beauty is heartless cruel. What? Okay. So yeah, I guess it is in the Knights of the Nine area, so I guess you do need Knights of the Nine. I don't know. And surprisingly, he survived.
Yes?
No, I don't mean it that way. I want a girlfriend who looks like they did, not one who is a vampire.
What do you...
Steel base.
Be seen.
So he does have a comment about it. Alright, now we're back.
Greetings to
Headquarters.
our brother.
Eager recruit. I wasn't really sure what to do with him. He was puttering around headquarters making me nervous, so I sent him to go help you. You don't mind, do you? No, he doesn't. I didn't. Oh, please, one stop. Said he wanted to talk to you when he have a free moment. Vampires to slay. Thanks for doing this. I wonder if maybe the blades will throw us some more scraps of intelligence. Vampires to slay. I have a dangerous assignment for you. No. So what is the plan? Piece together from many separate reports that there is a clan of vampires living along the Panther River. They seem to have two separate hideouts. They are very territorial and do not let other vampires hunt in their area. Among the vampires, Imbel, strongest. Assistance. Here are some scrolls and potions.
May the sunlight always safeguard your path.
Yes, bro.
Nothing.
What can the be ever vigilant?
Alright.
I hope I.
And Publius, vampires. I've been thinking about the reports we have been getting about the odd pieces of news. Here is something strange. All the sanctified spirits in Coral Chapel Undercroft have been killed. It's almost kind of amusing. Who cares? They are already dead, and if you kill something that is dead, can you be sure it will stay dead? But then there is this other report. Healers in Coral say the number of cases of porphyria hemophilia increased. 2 bits are connected. Okay, so I've got to go to the Coral Undercroft and somewhere on the Panther River. So, Coral. Okay, here's some vampires. Guessing they came from here. Watching you work and learning your moves, thanks so much for letting me be your special friend. You're my sad and lonely, so I must rush back to him for a while. Okay. Now he's gone. Okay, here we go. There were those 2 feral ones and a witch. Hello, fellow hunter. Never seen that before. Sidewards mouth. Vampire hunter. Followed Sir Loreless since he was still a young lad, poking around with stake and superstitions. Look at him now, such a man, and what a hunter he is. Nice lady, another tree hunter. We're looking for bloodsuckers. We've got reports about vampire activity in this area. If you want some help, just lead the vampires to us, okay? We would be glad to help you. Okay, so I don't see the other 2. Oh, okay, they're on the roof. Vampire hunter. Vampires. So much more careful. Something happened with them. Lots of feral ones.
Bye.
So yeah, I get the feeling that Better Cities is messing things up somehow.
What do you want?
The family was butchered by a group of vampires. Pressure, dust, get killed. Vengeance.
Goodbye.
So. Okay, I guess I am. There's a door up here that needs a key. Okay, yeah, because Better Cities messes around with the chapel, so I guess I have to use these doors because they're the ones from vampire hunting to get to the chapel Undercroft.
Your presence here will not be tolerated.
This one down.
To arms! To arms! No! Here!
Two down. Three down. Some dead ghosts. I found 3 vampires who'd taken up residence. I guess they figured out a nice place, dark and secluded, and close to prey on the streets. Now they've been killed. Well, I guess it's kind of a good thing that Better Cities mess things up, because otherwise I wouldn't have seen those vampire hunters. Yeah, looks like it could be here. Vampires here. Am I a vampire again? So, here we are at Fort Astral, looking for some vampires to kill. I have some bad news. We got Unending Woe in Kvatch. Some vampires are feeding off the refugees of Kvatch, and it's around Lord Drad's estate, and Camp Ales and the Brina River, so somewhere in this area. But I completed Beware of the Panther, and I recorded it, but it wasn't recording at the time, and I don't not really gonna go through it again, so gotta go to Redwater Slough and Slough, and there's a vampire leader there, and then you gotta go to Fort Redwater, and there's another one there. So you kill the 2 of them there, and what's his name? Yeah, Hinderil is also in Redwater or Red Slough, but I don't think you have to kill him. So you kill one, then you kill the other one, and then you return it in. But when I did that, it wasn't recording, so wasn't able to show it. And then I got this quest to help out the refugees of Kvatch. There wasn't really anything special or scripted or anything for it.
Please, by all means.
That's what it is. I don't have the shield equipped with the 35 fire shield. Note from the Abbot. End is near, the Night Lord comes, faith is the answer, faith through blood. Alright, nothing important.
Yeah.
Where you are.
Hoo. Ah.
Where are you?
Where'd you go? Whoa. Ah. Yeah.
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Good night.
Be seeing you.
Killed him. Both level 34. I'll use my staff on him. At least get him to stand still. Whoa, where'd he go?
Ha! 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 Ha!
Got way too much health.
Yeah.
Let's get this over.
Oh yeah, there you go, thank you. Silence him for me. Slaying the toughest vampire at Forest Astral, it is disgusting. Was... I guess yeah, I'm done. He didn't even have anything special.
Ha! Ah!
Alright, and back
Hi there.
here.
Our brother
Vampires to slay. Vampires were hiding in Fort Astral. Good riddance. I'm glad that our order was able to do something to aid the people of Kvatch. About an unpleasant matter, how much do you know about the Night Lords? Vampires to slay. Well, we can't find any more clues about the Night Lord. I think I've found something worthy of your attention. Seems unbelievable, but an informant has told me that the household of Jackman, Earl of Imbel, is sheltering vampires in their Talos Plaza mansion. What? At first I wondered if my informant was wrong, but this informant has never given us bad intelligence before. Perhaps the vampires have everyone in the household under their hypnotic spell. So what's the plan? Save the people of the Earl's household. Cooperate. Suggest that you avoid them and try to get to the vampire. Kill them and the spell should break. I'm amazed that there are vampires living in a mansion in Talos Plaza. Above the law. Won't we get in trouble? That could happen, but I am depending on you to prevent that from occurring. Don't get caught if you have to break into the house. Don't steal anything. Don't hurt anyone who isn't a vampire, especially if they are of the nobility. Feel bad. Okay. So, Night Lord. Night Lords were godlike vampires who began terrorizing the people of Cyrodiil around the time the Empire was first formed. Said that just with their presence they could control every creature afflicted with vampirism. They're feared by the people. The last aliens and the first Imperials treated them as if they were gods. Men had sacrificed both for mortals and vampires. Many heroes killed fighting them. Maybe just a forgotten legend. Found some slumbering vampires in the countryside and took one of them in for interrogation. Needed to find me. We still need to find the Night Lord, but please be careful. Don't let him find you first. The end is nearer.
May the sunlight always safeguard
There,
your
the
path.
quests are finally almost over. The vampire lairs or
Well,
whatever.
What can the
Night Lord, one of Roland's sources, is a Resguard knight who've hunted vampires since before we were born. Sent us a letter. He's one of the Yendlor Urban of the Night Lords, a vampire old as the Empire itself. It's much worse than Hindrel and his minions, or the Blood Mage, or the Skingrad clan. Night Lord is supposedly able to mentally control vampires whose bloodlines descend from him. Still trying to figure out. Looking for me. So yeah, same information, pretty much.
Vampires are creatures of deceit.
There was one that I didn't read, one book. I think it was this one, Master Shipdo Note. Yeah, everyone knows that after the vampire dust leaves the body of vampires, truly magical made me to believe the disease which changes microorganisms, wrong direction, resurrect their bodies. We should first resurrect and realize. As for Lord Hindrel, I still don't know how to deal with this. Free him and lose everything we've built together for all the centuries, or keep my most beloved patriarch caged and getting weaker and feebler each second that passes. Meditate. So, some way of helping out Hindrel and freeing him or resurrecting dead vampires. I don't know. I forget what Hindrel does in the vanilla quests. Was he part of Dark Brother? No. Anyway, let's go to Talos Plaza. So we're in Jack Ben's house, and there's this vampire thief. Do I just kill her?
Go ahead, please.
Night Lord, talk to Lord Sabanshire about this. Who's that? Where is he?
What can I do?
Rumors.
Nibene is.
I'm guessing all the vampires have this topic now.
Go ahead, please.
Die vampire. Pretty sure she's just one of the random ones that somehow is in here. And yes, the joke is obviously that the Order of the Virtuous Blood is still horrible at their job. So they don't realize that Jack Ben is a vampire. I really feel like I'm still not supposed to be able to come in here, because I don't have the Imbel family crypt key, and I'm pretty sure that's for the Thieves Guild.
Good to see you. What's the latest? You've seen we?
To arms! To arms!
Go ahead, open the door for me. Thank you.
Yeah! Ooh!
second ago.
I think this must be it. Pretty dirt. Dead end. Slain all the vampires in Jackbin's tomb. No, there's still one left. I should sneak back out and yeah.
You look like... What do you want?
Twice. No. Now why is there just random? Is it because he has the reanimate eyes? Is that why I accuse him of being a vampire? Strange vampire faction. Is that like a trick to make you kill innocent people on accident? Oh no, I killed an innocent person who wasn't really a vampire. Oh no.
Welcome.
Our brother...
Right, vampires to slay. Unbelievable. I never would have imagined that Imbel Mansion held such secrets. Job well done. Really don't know what the order would do without you. Vampires to slay. The people of Coral have been having difficulty. We've been hearing enough tales that we believe is more than just a few isolated legend. The mountains was haunted by a demon, but I have a pretty good guess. Yes, that's what I think it is. The Night Lord himself. Night on Bald Mountain. No other information?
May the sunlight all...
Alright, and here we are at Lips and Tarn. I think, yeah. Might remember it from the Moonlight quest from Stranded Light. But yeah, it's above Coral on a big mountain, and it's an Ayleid ruin, which is mentioned in the dialogue, but not on the quest log, which is not good, because, you know, something important like it being an Ayleid ruin should really be on the quest log.
Leave me alone.
Well, the sugar moth is still here. And he was a vampire, I guess. Alright. And here's Light of Dawn now. Another surge of energy rushes through me. Once again, my hands shake violently as I try to keep my grip on the Light of Dawn. Drenched in vampire blood, the sword absorbs the vile creature's life. I can sense the sword's power has awakened even more. Yeah, grown in power, shines brightly. So now it's 20 light and 6 fire. And there's one more at 300, but I don't think I'm gonna reach that. At least not before I finish the vampire hunting quests.
Oh! Where are you?
He was here a second ago. Take that!
Yeah!
Alright, and here's the demon.
Ha!
And gotta watch out for him because he has lots of health and reflect damage. I guess the Shekru's bond would work well here. Gives 50 health, and if my health gets low, I'll teleport away. But he's almost dead, so. That's all I have. Yeah. And I think it's saying it wasn't the light. Yeah, wasn't the Night Lord. There is an Oscuro's boss here as well. Okay, so this is from vampire hunting. There are stories told about me among the living, but among them there is no true story about the person I once was, not a man, not one of the beast folk, nothing but an orc. There are many legends concerning the demon of Coral, and I'm known as fallen warrior, fallen hero. Yet I'm not fallen, and I was not corrupted, for I am the bearer of my condition, and as such I am the demon who puts fear in the hearts of people. Mortal measures of vampire's fury. So he's very verbose. Every powerful vampire in the land, which will have unfortunate consequences for you personally. I think you are aware of the Night Lord. Or let me and my children live our lives in peace. We are not evil, as it seems, in my lair. We all know that someday you will become aware of our location, and I'm not going to change all my habits just because of you. However, I promise this. If you leave us be, we'll not kill you except in self-defense. I understand you and your order, but I ask of you, please, let us try to be more than predators and prey. Your presence won't be tolerated at Lip Centaurum because we can't afford risk. I hope you understand this, but if you want to exchange words with me, simply drop a letter by the Great Oak in Coral. I'll have, as I have always had, someone there to collect messages for me. I hope you're able to see further than your order's agents. So I don't know, it kind of does seem like someone or something is manipulating the order into thinking that all these vampires are evil monsters. And some of them aren't. And, for the sake of storytelling, we can pretend that Chandra the Bloodthirsty is his agent. Even though she's not from vampire hunting. Alright. Time to go back to Imperial City.
I'm pleased. Our brother.
Vampires to slay. So Lip Centaurum was full of vampires and you cleaned it out great. It's a shame that the Night Lord wasn't there, but if the vampire you did fight was that powerful, perhaps it will give you an idea of what to expect. Fear. Alright, so vampires. I have a job for you over by Jaden Hall. It will be very dangerous. The next job is... it might be your last. Are you ready for this? Yes, but it seems like I just went there. Yes, it would be my pleasure. Excellent. I am rather fond of Cheydinhall myself. Let me tell you what's going on. Information on vampires. Streets of Cheydinhall, although some of them were probably just ordinary people in dark clothes, vampires were acting strangely even by their standards, acting as if they were looking for someone. Several have been bitten while sleeping in the room. What? Why? So much extra information I do not need. So, Fanakis. If that happened, you would become his puppet, and that would have dire consequences. So, I guess there's like a time
May
limit
the sunlight always safeguard your path.
for how long I can
I hope I can.
resist him inside Fanakis, I guess. Well, alright, I'm off.
Afternoon.
Are you well?
I've been better.
Did you hear about the pair of green recruits that cleaned out a...
Speak, Snowman, and stop wasting my time.
Cheydinhall. Naka. Where is it? What the hell? Again? You're doing this again. They literally told me where it is, but the quest log doesn't tell me where it is.
What can I do?
Alright, so here we are outside Fanakis, north of Cheydinhall, for the final battle. And there's a map marker and everything. Strange vampire. Fancy meeting you here. You're here because of the vampires? I guess you could say that. Why don't we join forces then? It would not surprise me if you joined forces with me soon. I think let's go kill the vampires? No thank you. You like to work alone? What I like is irrelevant. I am part of a large group. I do not work anymore. I was. You are a vampire. You're pretty slow on the uptake, aren't you? Get away from here before you end up like me. I mean, I would kill you, but I don't think you would help me feed my blade, so you're not worth it.
My pleasure, really. What's the latest? This ends here!
So, got a bunch of people that have been turned into vampires. Oh, painting's ready. Which means I can do another video after this. Come on.
It's you. Hi.
Hello again. Okay, you're just a normal vampire.
Well, well.
Whoa!
Strange Lisa. Am I supposed to know these people? Maybe it's that you. The night. I am glad you make your acquaintance, Vampire Hunter. I've been looking for you for far too long. You and your order have done a great service to me. As a reward, I offer you my blessing. Kneel before me, creature, and you shall be blessed with a fragment of my divinity. Why do you hesitate? Don't you understand my words? I see now. I am gracious, and I pity your ignorance, so I shall give you an explanation. I have been asleep for centuries. I have dreamed of the gates of Tannhauser. I have seen the birth of stars and their demise. But suddenly I felt parts of me crumbling into dust. I felt my children and my brethren being decimated one by one. The Night Lords are no more. I am the last of my kind. My family was taken from me. But this wasn't your doing, Vampire Hunter. You indeed destroyed 3 of my grandchildren, but no Night Lords. 3 traitors. As my slumbering brethren were destroyed, their own descendants, I was to be destroyed by my children of my children, blood of my blood. The oldest and most powerful vampires of this era were afraid of the awakening of the Night Lords. They were aware that if we were awakened, they would be no more than our servants, and for fear of losing their little power they had, they betrayed us. But my grandchildren failed to locate me, and every wise vampire in Cyrodiil knew fear. They tried to protect themselves, reorganize their families. And you have not prevailed that from happening. You destroyed them. You served me better than any of my children have ever done. And for that you have my earnest gratitude, child. You have earned the gratitude of a god. Now I offer you my blessing. Kneel before me as a fragile creature, and rise up as a deity. So I think this just makes you a vampire. But yeah, here to destroy you. Really, I would never have guessed. Your lack of perspective displeases me, sad creature. And let's get this over with.
Take that! Yeah!
I'm off.
Come to me, sweet flesh!
Someone finally separated me from the light of dawn, even though it's a quest item.
Why won't you die? Die,
Let's
damn
get
you!
back up here. There we go.
No!
There we go. With Fennec is cleared out, perhaps the people in Chainwall. And the Night Lord has been defeated. No vampires can withstand my power, and they all know it. I don't think they'll be organizing themselves for a massive war again anytime soon. Averted their struggle for territory, destroyed their oldest leaders, and defeated a legendary vampire, a vampire boogeyman. Yeah. And now give me your clothes. And they're all light armor.
Hello.
Congratulations on your victory.
Bye.
Alright then. So, and we're back for the last time.
Hello.
Our brother.
Vampires just. So you cleaned out Fennecus. You have destroyed the Night Lord. History has been written with your blood and sweat, man. The Night Lord gone, these strange vampires vanished too. I think that our work is finding them. We have stopped hearing so many stories about vampire attacks. I think you have slain most of the vampires in Cyrodiil and driven some of the survivors to flee across the border. The people of Cyrodiil may never really know how much they owe you. Do you believe I don't have any more leads on vampires for you to follow up on? Thanks for all your help. So, no more.
May the sunlight always save.
What can the...
About the hunt. It's finished now that only vampires left are powerless and disorganized. I hope you're okay. What about me? Sure, I am happy. Sure. Okay.
Yes, brother?
It's finished. I can't believe it. You killed the monster who was alive at the beginning of the Empire. A monster so powerful that it was regarded as a god. I don't know if I'll ever have an idea of what happened here. The real measures of your deeds. I am breathless. Please, let's celebrate.
Well met. Right.
I think that's all of it. In the construction set, there's like 2 quests related to Vardenfell or something. I think it might be leftovers from something else they put in the mod. But yeah, it was alright. I mostly like the recruiting stuff with the choices and the different options, but I guess if you need to feed something like the Light of Dawn, a lot of vampires, this is a good mod to do it with. And yeah, mostly straightforward, some interesting twists and turns every once in a while.
Looks like you're handy with a blade.
See you on the next one. Go check out the other playlists.